Hello, folks. Uh, I'm going to leave the music running for a second because I actually need to nip to the bathroom. I was unfortunately running a little bit late due to some technical difficulties, so I will be right back. I am so sorry. I'm gonna use the technical difficulty stream. I'll be right back. Wrong button. All right, perfect timing. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy time zone. Welcome in, Zong. Thank you for the lurk. Welcome in, No Pity Kitty. Hello, Harath, and hello, Garyon. It's wonderful to see you all this morning. Yeah, unfortunately, I had some technical difficulties while I was setting up, so I was in a little bit of a rush on account of, I foolishly decided to update OBS, and it just broke more than I was ready for it to break in one go. Uh, so if anything goes skew-whiff today, then, well, I tried. What time zone did they abduct me to? No, it's... Shut up. Happy time zone. I'm thrown off by the technical difficulties this morning, okay? I'm a little off kilter. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the worst of us. It happens to the wisest and the stupidest. It happens to mostly me. It happens to mostly me. Hope everyone's doing okay this morning. This afternoon. Fuck! Strangling Garyon. It's Garyon's fault. Trust me. It's somehow Garyon's fault. Hope everyone's doing okay. I hope you're all having a good day. We, had a fun time on Sunday. Not responsible for my kilt. OBS problems are also Garyon's fault. Yeah, Harath gets it. Garyon obviously doesn't. I have my little Tufin with me. You may hear shuffling and box noises. That's because she's getting comfortable. She is above my microphone. Yeah. Had a fun time this weekend. Rachel and Sven had some friends over, and they played. It would be a stretch to say they played a game of Kill Team. They tried to play a game of Kill Team. They played about most of one turning point of Kill Team, which they played largely wrong. And there was a point where I joined them with my tablet that I have the rulebook on as a PDF, and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm presiding over the rules now just so that we can expedite this mess. How long did this one turn take? Well, setup was about 3 hours, as I understand. I'm told setup was about 3 hours. I wasn't there for it. I went down just as they began the first turning point, which probably took another 3 or 4 hours. They really didn't know what they were doing to an impressive degree. Case in point, I found out after the fact that they didn't correctly use the deployment zones from the mission that they were playing. They started, instead of starting in the deployment zones, they basically deployed into a full half of the map each, which allowed for someone to charge on round 1, which, you may know, you're really not supposed to be able to charge as the very first activation of a fucking Kill Team game. It's just not really according to design. Some little bits of fuck up were had. But, you know, let them flounder, cure their obsession with, what did they think the deployment zones were for? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened there. I really don't. I wasn't there for it. By the time that, like, I was a part of things, it was a bit too late for me to fix it, and so, like, I felt like something was wrong, but I hadn't been there to see what they got wrong. 40k games when? We keep going through this. We'll play 40k when Games Workshop gets off its ass and takes its head out of the toilet. When Games Workshop stops hating 40k players. So that was Sunday. That was a large part of Sunday. I had Chips over too, and that was wonderful. We got so many snuggles in. When they stop hating non-Space Marine players, that would be a start. That would be a start. I got so many snuggles in. I gave Chips the presents that I got them from the convention that I went to recently. That was great. They're off. I don't think they'll be joining us today, Chips, on account of they are off studying to become an optician today, which is great. I hope everybody is making similar grand strides, and if you're not making grand strides, then I hope you're happy where you are, and if you're not happy where you are, that's okay, you'll get there. You can just take your time. Oh, I am a little sleepy. Sleep was weird. I slept okay, but I keep, you may have noticed moving up, and now I can watch them moving up because they fixed my eyes. I mean, didn't fix my eyes, they gave me glasses, which is sort of like a prosthetic eye lens, is how I look at them. I look at glasses as a prosthetic for your eyes. I think that makes perfect sense. Where was I? Oh yeah, I've been playing a lot of Hades 2. End result is you can see the street sign, vision fixed. I mean, I guess you can look at it like that. I've been playing a lot of Hades 2. I've been playing so much Hades 2 that occasionally I sit down at the PC. It's like 10, 11 in the morning. I blink and suddenly it is midnight. And this is entirely Zomk's fault, because Zomk gifted me the game, and I blame him completely. Hades is a game that does that to you. Luckily, Urban Myth Dissolution Center, not a game that does that to me, so we can have a nice, normal length stream as we look into our little cursed box. Let's get into it. Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive. I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? We're looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner, that might lead to the village where the box came from. Because going there might help us lift your curse, and also Rina-san's curse, right? Slow down, Sammy. We don't know if it's a village. Besides... when we checked yesterday, didn't Post say the previous owner went missing? Well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. You're getting good at this. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse, too. Understood. You had that same experience with it, so you played a few games of EDH to break the obsession? EDH? Earth Defense Horse? That's all I'm coming up with, which is obviously not the correct. What is EDH? Ugh. Stupid yawning. It's me, Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. I buy your hidden treasures at top prices. I can come check on any items of interest, from antiques to family heirlooms. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. Elder Dragon Highlander. Better known as MTG Commander. Oh, you're playing Commander. Right. This is Nishitani-san, the previous owner? Looks like it. Travels out to buy people's unwanted items. So did he really go missing? I'm curious about that too. We should look into it. Oh no. He's one of those people who goes on, like, American reality TV where they drive around going into people's garages and buying things from them that they don't know are valuable. Karma's crew got to dunk on you a bit and it broke the streak. Awesome. We love to see Garyon get dunked on. Alright, let's grab Nishi-chan as a keyword we can search. A lot of people seem to be interested in Nishi-chan. Better be okay, Nishitani. Prove this curse can be broken. I mean, this box is only supposed to affect women and children, so, like, why wouldn't Nishi-chan be fine? If Nishitani isn't fine, then Meguriya already fucked up the identification of the curse of the urban myth. If they're in good condition, we also buy old magazines, clothes, and sometimes even food products. You can really go and buy that many different kinds of items? It's like a thrift shop. They stock all kinds of things. My family runs a toy store that's closing down. There's a lot of dead stock, so it'd be great if you could come by. Dead stock? Like, zombies? Just items still in their original packaging that didn't sell. Man, children are also affected. You don't know what person Nishitani is. We don't know anything about Nishitani yet. Imagine having your egg cracked by a fucking curse. Wait, it only affects women? Oh my god. Hi Trist. Speaking of having your egg cracked by a curse. It's just items in their original packaging that didn't sell. Dead on the shelves, so dead stock. Wait, what? What? We sure can. There's bound to be treasure somewhere in all that dead stock. I'll DM you. There can be treasure found in old toys? If it's really rare, it could sell for a lot. What's he doing with that treasure he buys? Selling overseas, maybe? Right, so they have to be sold somewhere. There's probably companies that buy them. Are you okay? Don't force yourself to talk. No, if I don't keep talking, my mind will get all foggy. And I'm driving the truck, so if my mind gets all foggy, then, you know, we go flying. You knew you couldn't get landlords this bad by chance. Yes, man. Depending on the items, we sell them to companies in bulk or sell them online. Online shopping. Yep, Jasmine's sick. Do you think he has a website? I bet he's just using some online marketplace site. Looks like a pain. Oh, that's right, Garyon. I don't know if you were here last stream. Yeah, you missed last stream. To catch up anybody who missed last stream, we went to investigate Pandora's box. It was determined that it was a cursed box that only affects women and children, and unfortunately, Jasmine touched the box, and is now feeling quite sick. It is not affecting the bastard who bought the box, who it turns out is an asshole who's overworking his girlfriend. It is affecting his girlfriend, who really deserves to be rid of the prick. Women and children first. Into the afterlife. Let me see. What did they call it? Cotoribaco. Go to urban myths. Have you heard about a cursed box known as the Cotoribaco? It bears a curse so powerful it can annihilate your entire bloodline. Only the most hateful of beings could conceive such awfulness. I can tell this curse was born from a deep-seated grudge. It will afflict women and children until your family is no more. Such is the curse's hatred that even an unrelated woman or child will be affected if they draw near the box. By the way, do you know what's inside the Cotoribaco? I heard it was a child finger. The more fingers in the box, the stronger the curse becomes. You don't want to fawn over this thing. It's much too dangerous, even as old and sealed up as it is now. It'll get you even if you do nothing wrong. Keep it far away from me. Also, because fingers in boxes were mentioned, obviously Ryom and Sukuna came up. Went all the way to Tohoku today, but came back with nothing. And we had to pay for all that travel. That's how it is when you go out to the sticks. The sticks? Wow, customers outside the cities could be reading this. Rude guy. Guy's attitude takes a dark turn sometimes. Probably gets a lot of complaints. With that attitude, customers will get upset. Must be bad reviews. Could probably get more info from there. Maybe there's a word in this post that's yeah, I know, Jasmine. I know, Azami, I know. There's one. Your radar is super accurate, Jasmine. I got you. Alright. Let's start with... Too many results for just Nishi-chan, and I'm guessing too many results for just complaints. Yeah, alright. Complaints about Nishi-chan it is. I got you. Falls out of the window while driving. I need you. Everybody needs to remember, by the way, that Jasmine is currently driving the truck. Well, my relatives in the country called Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. He bought their antiques at criminally low prices. Should I file a complaint? Isn't that a little harsh? Both sides agree to the transaction. What's done is done. I heard he's very selective about what he'll buy. Selective? Maybe he doesn't buy certain kinds of items. I hear from a local friend that he lowballs aggressively for people living in the countryside. What? He seems pretty aggressive with his business. Doesn't exactly look like the nicest salesman. I heard he stormed into a temple and demanded to buy historical Buddhist paintings for unbelievably low prices. It's like he's asking for divine punishment. A historical Buddhist painting? That does call for divine punishment. Buddhism doesn't deal in punishment, it's more about karma. But forcing your way into a temple's pretty extreme. Nishi-chan has quite the reputation. You reap what you sow. I bet finding that weird box is all part of it. Does that mean he was cursed because he did bad things? Goes around, comes around. Now that's karma. Sometimes you wish God was real. Any God, really. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like, if God were real... I'm not getting into this. If God is real, he's a fucking asshole. That's all I'm saying. Someone mentioned the box too. Should probably look into that. There's a reaction. Looks like a lot of people are interested. I'll look into the weird box. Please do. Alright, let's get some weird box complaints. Let's not get some weird box complaints. Let's get some Nishi-chan in the weird box. Your chance at one of Nishi-chan's treasures! I found the rumored weird box in the warehouse of a village estate. Have a look at this design! What craftsmanship! He's just fucking rubbing his face all over the box. The Kotori Bako in a village estate? So that's where he got it. In which village? I mean, if just touching the box was enough to get Jasmine sick, I feel like even a man's gonna get fucked up by rubbing his fucking face on it. An antique. What a spectacular design. This'll sell for a lot. Do you think it's valuable? Who knows? It's true the design's unique. That box I just posted about actually comes with a terrible legend. It should have historical value too. Terrible legend? When you got the box, you must have heard the story in the village. So the box came with some lore. Wait, Nishi-chan, don't you get cursed if you have the box? Cursed? Of course one would think that. You felt it firsthand. The weird box in question is now up for sale on Flea Marie. No haggling the price. Lol. Is it okay to sell a cursed box? It's not a product that violates the law or anything. That depends if it's radioactive. We'll find a picture of him licking it. The box that took out an entire clan has been a hot topic lately, but isn't that way too expensive? I don't see anyone considering taking the plunge. Doesn't seem like anyone's gonna buy it. Yeah, it'd have to be the kind of thing someone's really into. Due to ill health, I will not be taking purchase requests at this time. Please wait until further notice. Ill health? Which means the curse was taking effect by the time he started a post about it? Oops, I accidentally clicked that one again. Nishi-chan isn't feeling well. Could it be the curse at work? Yeep. Does this mean Nishitani-san was cursed? Oh man, I bet that's what happened. What'd you get yourself into, Nishi-chan? There's a snake-like creature with a geometric pattern in the photo. You guys can see it too, right? Wait, a snake? What does he mean? Do you see it, Jasmine? Rina-san said something about seeing a snake too. Nothing in the picture, at least to me. I mean, Nishi-chan saw something there? It's looking grim. Groundwork for death's all here. Nishi-chan, are you okay? There's nothing in the photo. Oh my god. There isn't anything in the photo, right? No. Oh man, he must be on something weird. Or that box is the real deal. I bet it's the latter. Nah, he's probably just drugged as fuck. They're worried. He did post a lot. Come on, is this stuff for real? Nishi-chan hasn't posted anything since. Is he okay? It's already been a week since that scary post. Which means it's been a week since he saw something in his room? Seems bad. Can't be contacted. He's gone missing, or... Gone missing? Just hope he's alive. No, I'm not finished. Do you guys really think it's the box? I thought that village was built for worship purposes. Wasn't there a place like that? Sugisawa Village or something? What's this Sugisawa Village? Demi, haven't you seen the news? It's super famous as a village-type urban myth. What's Sugisawa Village? Got popular after featured on TV. Once you enter the village, you can never leave. Supposedly located in Aomori Prefecture before it disappeared from the map. Young man suddenly possessed and attacked the other villagers with an axe, slaughtered everyone before committing suicide, population annihilated, and the village hungers for more victims. Don't go looking for it, or you may discover to your despair that it's found you instead. You can check in, but you can't check out, so watch where you walk. Accidentally touched the red box. Must have eaten too many delicious sweets and let her guard down. Keeps getting paler by the minute. You can only get so pale. Okay, there's nothing for the weird box on its own. Silent Hill? It sounds kind of Silent Hill. Hotel California. Welcome to the Hotel Sugisawa. It's a hungry place. It's a cursed place. You won't check out from Sugisawa. It's the final place. It's the final place. It's the only place. You really got an artifact from the village? took something he really shouldn't have. Pretty sure Nishitani-san found the box in that village. I wonder if someone in the village made the box, or did they bring it over from somewhere else? My god. Jasmine, you should not be driving. Can you even see the road? Garyon, look at our best girl. Homemade or brought in. As long as we find out how the box came to be, we'll know what to do, right? You okay? Not doing great. Oh, thank God we're at Nishitani's place. Let's go see if he's here. Hello? Excuse me? Nishitani-san? Please answer the door. Oh no. I hope he isn't dead. Or anything? I hope he isn't dead or anything. Oh yeah, that door's clearly not closed. It's off the latch. Oh, mother for fuck. What a face. Ah! Who are you? I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We need to talk to you. The box, it's about the box. My brain's starting to shut off. I'll handle this, Jasmine. I'll ask about where the village is so we can undo the curse. Yeah, good idea. Also, push the Nishitani guy for info on why he tried to curse Mr. Beauty. Please take it easy, get some rest. I'll be sure to ask about it. Well, my good gods, man, you are thin as a corpse. Sorry for the sudden visit, you look nothing like you did in your photos. You are perishing. I didn't know the box gave people consumption. Sorry for the sudden visit. Wait, what did you clip? Wait, what did you clip? I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're looking into that box. Box. The box. I'll tell you everything. Oh. Our divinity agrees I should. Could you please tell us anything you know about that box? The box? The box, yeah, it's sacred for sure. Those patterns, they're truly divine. Divine? As in gods? Those patterns? We need to know about the box's curse. Are you cursed as well? It isn't a curse. It's a blessing. A blessing it is. A blessing it is. A blessing it is. Or is it a curse? Curse is so scary. Didn't you send it to Mayusaki-san to curse him? One touch and you're done. Did Beauty touch it too? Yes! Radiation it is. Then we're done. Just as planned. One touch and you're done. Then you did send it to curse Mr. Beauty. The book told me to. The book? Which book? Where'd you get that box from? Was it just the address, or the village name will do? All hail the Warpstone box. Blessed Atom brings her gifts. Box. Village. Oh yes, their village. Yes, the village. Will you tell us where it is? Box? Which box? Village? This isn't going anywhere. Maybe we need something to help him talk. Alright, let's see what ghosts are in the room. Oh, hey. That's the delivery ghost. We've seen that one before. Doing the same thing at the other house. That's interesting. That's where the radiation box was. That's where Idiot was taking photos. And that's a wall. Look at the boxes. This room's full of cardboard boxes, just like Mr. Beauty's place. I guess that's what it's like to be a treasure hunter. Oh, no looking closer. Ton of boxes here too. I wonder what's inside. Old toys. I heard they cost more if the boxes there too. Alright, let's look for this cursed book. Bookshelves, mostly full of manga. I wonder if these books are valuable too. The book, that book. Which book? Oh, I found it. Acme Cursing 101. Acme Cursing! Oh, no wonder everything went wrong. You relied on an Acme guide? Acme Cursing 101 Volume 1. Must be it, but wow, the title. The author is Tsutomi Kisaragi again. This is a signed copy too. Is Nishitani-san a fan of his? Nah, he probably bought it to sell to someone else. Anyway, I need to figure out the curse first. Diving in. Stealing that for a thing. Acme Cursing 101. Lifting curses, lifting curses. There we go. Curses are hazardous. You can't mention them, look at them, hear them, or touch them. Once you've touched a curse, you'll never be entirely the same again. Hi Karma, welcome in. I don't remember if you were here for last stream, Karma, but to catch you up, our best girl is sick. She caught the curse from the evil box. Once you've touched a curse, you'll never be entirely the same again. I know, right Karma? I know. If the curse was born from hatred, or from strong negative emotions towards others, it cannot truly be lifted. Yee! Talk about low expectations. Isn't there something we could do? Types of curses. Might have something helpful. Curses cause a variety of symptoms, in descending order of bestowing cost. Instant death curses, progressing curses, temporary curses. Assessing which of the three categories match the symptoms will help you narrow down the possible curse. Well, it's obviously a progressing curse. That's about it for helpful info. Rina-san and Jasmine's symptoms look like they're from a progressing curse. That means they're going to get worse, and there's no mention of a cure. Hold on, let me show Karma. Happy time zone, by the way, Karma. Let me show Karma, our poor sick best girl. I got this, Jasmine. Please get some rest. I'm relying on you. I guess a break here and there. Are you alright? Jasmine, please. Zammy. Kinda weird question for you. You don't see a snake, like what was on the box, wrapped around my leg or anything. A snake? Not that I can see. Do you mean you're seeing something like that? Nah, no way. Just playing with you. Jasmine's saying something similar to Rina-san. You're trying to take Top Frog and Garion, but Twitch isn't letting you? And so did Nishitani-san online. What do you mean Twitch isn't letting you? What's wrong? Did Garion break Top Frog? Maybe Nishitani-san sees the snake too? Nishitani-san might have imbued the red box with a curse after reading some kind of book. What a jerk. This is his fault too, huh? Says the reward requirements have changed to try again. Interesting. Maybe you just need to refresh? His answers are all over the place. I'll try to catch any hints he may have. Unfortunately, Nishitani-san is kind of losing his grip on reality. boxes packed up with packing tape. Are these sold products that they're about to send off? Nishitani-san's packing is heavy-handed, technically speaking, but crude overall. Heavy-handed but crude, which means he definitely is the person who sent the taped-up box to Beauty-kun to Mr. Beauty, because that's... Mr. Beauty was complained about the package being wrapped ridiculously in tape. Still giving you grief? Oh well, take today to compile a massive pocket of bleps. Yes, yes, yes! Empty cans, bottles of beer, booze on the floor. Is the curse making him do this, or was he like this anyway? It's so unhealthy. Oh right, I should add... Oh, I don't have access to the photos here, do I? Drat. I should add, Nishitani-san used to be a healthy-looking and well-rounded person. Now he looks like a ghoul. Hey, I don't suppose you happen to have seen a strangely patterned snake like the one you said you saw in that photo you took that there was no snake in? Nishitani-san, do you see any snakes around? Like the patterns on the box? Snakes? Box pattern? Why, yes. Why, yes. On the walls and floors and everywhere. The pattern from the box, the sign of divinity. It comes inside and eats my guts. It'll feast on my heart next. Such a blessing. Nishitani-san, are you okay? Your heart is next? What do you mean? Next as in, if they eat your heart, you'd be doomed. It does sound very radiation. Very Uzumaki, but patterns instead of spirals. Oh my god, there's so much shit in here. Let's see. I don't want any of this. What am I doing? Nope, that's not it either. This. Got there eventually. Should write down notes on Nishitani-san. The previous owner of the red box, before Mayusaki-san. He said something really scary. What did he say the snake would be eating soon? His hidden stash of potato snacks! No! At least we didn't find him having contorted himself into the shape of those patterns. True that. Or at least, we haven't found him contorted into the shape of the patterns. Yet. Not the stash! My potato snacks! His heart's going to be eaten. It's too scary. How much of this is even true? Nishi-chan the treasure hunter buys up and sells, and resells seemingly valuable items from all over. He looks gaunt compared to his social photos. Is it because of the box's curse? Let's think things over for a bit. Stash is ours now. Oh yeah. Got them chisps. Just arsenic poison. It's just arsenic. Honestly, I'm also like along with the theory that like the box is just painted with arsenic or something. The curse Jasmine and Rena are suffering from. How do we undo it? The answer isn't always straightforward, but we gotta do something fast. Let's focus a bit more on the do something part. There was a book that Nishitani-san consulted about curses. What did it say? That there are several different categories of curses and the symptoms differ. Absolutely covered in the stuff. Stop licking the curse box. As far as the symptoms go, no one's died yet, right? Yes, so it's probably a progressing curse. If you read that far, then you should have seen it. That book should have offered some form of hope. Yeah, it did. That if the curse wasn't malintentioned and was just accidental, then it can be stopped. Hope? In the book? I'm trying to remember. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot be lifted. Sounds pretty hopeless. No, Azami, you're just stupid. Isn't there anything we can do for people who've been cursed? Should reread the quotes from the book I had noted in my journal. if the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, then it's possible. Then it may be possible to lift the curse. There we go. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. That's definitely a possibility. So as long as the curse from the box wasn't born of hatred towards someone, it's possible to do something about it. To find out what's causing the curse, we'll need to determine where and why the box was made. We haven't looked at the table yet, or his trash. No, wait, we did look at his trash. Let's look at the table. There's an empty space just here, with a dead cicada next to it from arsenic poisoning. And tons of dead bugs scattered around. Gross. Alright, time for ghosts. The red box must have been here before they ate a word somehow. Odd question, but did you accidentally drop baby fingers into the box? I knew it. Strange shadows around the box. Maybe there's some traces that hint at the nature of it? A shadow of a man holding a box. Is this Nishidani-san? Must be a trace from when he brought in the box from somewhere. Oh, the box is in his arms, I only just noticed. A box that is quite smaller than the red box, and also a decorative scroll? Shadow seems to be a trace of when he brought the red box back. I wonder if there are any clues on which village the box came from. Yeah, we gotta go find those clues. And then let's go take a look at the delivery person. Creepy looking shadow. Looks similar to the one I saw at Mr. Beauty's place. I wonder what it is. Nope, that's all we get out of that. Second box. Yes, many boxes. One box with box. One box full of fingers to put in the box, and a scroll to go with the box to explain the curse. Alright, let's start looking for his stupid scrolls. I guess we should just ask him if he has them first. The box. What happened to Beauty? If he's cursed, I'll drink to that. These two dipshits have been working his ass off? Possibly. What if the reason for the curse is actually the delivery person? I could check out. Then I out that box inside if another. You put that box inside of another and mail that box to myself. And when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer. Nishidani-san, what did you bring back from the village? I brought back a lot. Not enough wrapping paper though. Too far out there to buy anything. Look all over the house. Grabbed a calendar off the wall without asking. A calendar? You sure they were okay with that? You had issues even before this curse, it seems. Their fault for not having wrapping paper ready, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this guy just rips off people who live outside of cities. Because he just kind of looks down on them for no particular reason, and then insults them on the internet. A square imprint in the dust with dead bugs around it. It's the same as Mr. Beauty's place. The red box was here before. Yeah, no shit. Okay, nothing on the shelves. Let's go look in these boxes. Were any of these things brought home with the red box? Large pile of clothing, maybe secondhand. They have that unique smell. You've been recognized as a D&D dwarf. You have resistance to poison. Ah, yeah, delicious lead sweeteners. They have that unique smell. Fragments of leaves. Maybe tea or some kind of spice? Laurel, was it? Or is it called Yanni? I forget. Look even closer again. A decorative scroll in a plain box of foxglove wood. The scroll itself is in surprisingly good condition. Could this be an antique inkwash painting or something? Let's take a look. Painting of a box with strange patterns coming from it. Is this? Pretty sure this was brought here from the village with the red box. And that's about it. Would Nishitani-san remember anything about this decorative scroll? Something brought here with the box. Searching, searching. What's this? An old sign? Guess you can find collectors for almost anything. Even closer. A wooden box. Isn't this the small box I saw through the glasses? It was brought here with the red box from the village. Is this box safe? I don't see anything written on it. Fingers crossed this isn't a cursed box too. No! Don't open the fucking box. Absolutely not. Not unless it is our literal last option. About the decorative scroll. Do you remember seeing the painting on this? The box! The box! It slithers out from the box. Where'd you find this? The old warehouse in the village. Big house. It was with the box. So the scroll was brought back from the village with the red box. The village head was killed by that thing. Us berating video game characters for choices allowed but not taken. The one before, and the one before. The Tajima family all died to it. The Tajima family were all killed? So the box's curse was in effect even before Nishitani-san became its owner. The scroll was a warning. I warned him about the danger. This might have been the terrible legend that Mr. Beauty heard from Nishitani-san. By the way, chat, I hope you're all enjoying my deranged giggles. Jasmine, are you really okay? Still hanging in there. Good news, there's still hope. For real? Was it that hopeless before? We'll get to the root of this curse, I promise. It's the principle that Zami hears cursed box and open box is a valid course of action to her. We'll get to the root of this curse, I promise. Yeah, cool. Can't wait for... Oh god. What if it's a box that curses you if you don't open it? Ah yes, the real curse all along was not opening the white box. It turns out the white box just has a bunch of like... It turns out the white box is just like a box of disposable sterile gloves so that you can carry around the box without poisoning yourself. This is our only option. There goes nothing. Scary, but here goes. It's empty. Reads T-Bowl on the back of the box. Is he keeping the T-Bowl somewhere else? I wonder if Nishitani-san will sell us. We did see tea leaves in here. Nope, can't look, never mind. Hey Skeleman, you got a bowl of tea? Will the box know it's out of spite? Cursed tea bowl? Oh no, not a cursed tea bowl. Everything's cursed. Do you remember where you put the tea bowl that was in the smaller box? Tea bowl? The tea bowl from the big house. The big house? So that bowl was from the village too? That bowl sold for a good sum. The bonus I sent Beauty is complaint-proof too. I'll get back to you about Mr. Beauty and complaint-proof, but where's the bowl now? Sold it. Still need to send it. But I'm all out of bubble wrap. I have tons of wrapping paper. Make a fortune once I send it. So he hasn't sent it yet. We should look for it. If he hasn't sent it yet, and he says he doesn't have bubble wrap, which means he hasn't wrapped it yet, which means it should be over here in the boxes. And we know where the tea leaves are, which... Oh, never mind, not here. Never mind, not here. Never mind, not here. He said he hasn't wrapped it yet. Tempted to open the boxes and search around. Yeah, I'm opening these. I'll redo the wrapping later. Hmm? Is it here? Or here? No. Why isn't the tea bowl here? Has he already sent it off? Or did he need to send it but throw it away instead? He literally said he didn't wrap it. Countless cans of low malt beer. It smells. Could this be it? Found the tea bowl. Tightly wrapped in wrapping paper. Sorry, 2 for 1's out. There we go. The kitty is free. Zammy brain moment. Yep. Found the tea bowl. It's tightly wrapped in wrapping paper. This must be the tea bowl he brought back from the village. Oops, wrong button again. Wrong button again. Let's think things over for a bit. Which village did Nishitani send? Bring back the Kotoribako from? We have the tea bowl and a decorative scroll, but there's nothing written on either. Your plight more or less warrants my appearance. Imaginary center director growing bolder and bolder. Nishitani-san brought home a tea bowl and decorative scroll together with the red box. I did find those, but they didn't have anything written on them. Were those the only things he brought back? He said he stole a calendar. Seeing how confused Nishitani-san is currently, it may seem there's no way of determining the village of origin. But have you exhaustively explored all possibilities? Kindly jog your memory again. The things he brought home from the village were the tea bowl and a scroll. Is there anything else? And could it have clues leading to the village? Is there anything else that might have something about the village written on it? Let's see. The wrapping paper that's wrapped around the tea bowl is probably the calendar he said that he stole because he wanted paper to wrap it in and they didn't have any. The wrapping paper that's wrapped around the tea bowl. It could be a clue. Nishitani-san said he looked for wrapping paper for it and grabbed a calendar from the house. Maybe it'll tell us something. I think we handed the tea bowl to Nishitani-san. Can you show me the tea bowl again? This is important merchandise. You mess it up, you buy it. This wrapping paper around the tea bowl. It is a calendar for the village's liquor store. Wait, why do liquor stores have calendars? And their address is listed too. Hiratsuka Village. We need to head to Hiratsuka Village. More like you inherited the space. Wait, inherit what? I'm not following. So the Kotoribako was from Hiratsuka Village? Nishitani-san, why did you take that box? Why? I couldn't take my eyes off when I first saw it. I realized I was holding it. That box is at a whole new level from the fakes I've ripped off so far. It's the real deal. Generational trauma and curses are spread via touching cursed boxes and teapots. Oh, inherit all his stuff when he bites it? Calendars with ads for local businesses were definitely a thing. Fair enough. Wow. The divinity is coming. No one will be safe. No one! Nishitani-san? Oh no. Please! Nishitani-san? Please answer me. Thank you for coming so fast. This is the first actual death caused by a curse. It's the first one... You know what? It might be. Thank you for coming so fast. Another of Miyazaki's associates. What the hell's going on with that dude? Oh no, don't tell me Rina collapsed too. Is there a problem? No, but... Will Nishitani-san be alright? He's not dead. It's probably a myocardial infarction or something. A heart attack? I see. Have a good day. Sure, thank you for your help. Do you think we should have called an ambulance when we saw him in that state? From the beginning? Yeah, probably. For now, we really need to figure out the curse. Unless we do something, the same thing's gonna happen to Jasmine and Rina-san. It's from the director? All right, Mrs. Ami. Director-san. The box's curse put Nishitani-san in an ambulance. Also, can we just address the fact that this, like, emergency response guy is weirdly blasé and flippant about the whole situation? Yes, I saw everything. I'm keeping watch on Jasmine too. Yeah, I need to get to Hirotsuka Village. Now! Good idea. Mrs. Ami, please do head to Hirotsuka Village. Okay. I'll have Jasmine on standby and on watch at Mr. Miyazaki's place. She's in no condition for long-distance driving. And if they open the box before we figure out the curse, the damage may be irreversible. You'll be handling this investigation alone from here. Mrs. Ami, it's up to you whether we manage to save Jasmine. Please count on me. I'll do what it takes to help Jasmine. Alright, then head to Hirotsuka Village by taxi. And, by the way, make sure the receipt reads Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Did you change my ringtone, director? So, this must be Hirotsuka Village. That might be one of the residents. Excuse me. At least he's reimbursing your travel expense. Holy motherfuck. Leave. 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 Hello. I'm looking for the Tajima family residence. The Tajima estate? More than your actual job does for those that require you to drive? Seriously? That's fucked. What exactly for? I won't stop you, but blame yourself if anything happens. Yes? At least I made it here. I'm so anxious without Jasmine. Ah! Mother of fuck! It's the director again. Seems you've arrived. Hirotsuka Village, Tajima family. We don't pay you to be in your car, we pay you for work. I just hate. I also, like, one of the things that I hate most is you can get reimbursed for travel costs, but you don't get paid for travel time. Seems you've arrived. Hirotsuka Village, Tajima family. Yeah, I made it here somehow. Had a meeting with your branch managers and you specifically asked if gas prices really reach a certain height, will they get compensated? And they said no. Fucked. Just completely fucked. Made it here somehow. It's been on my mind since visiting Nishitani-san's place. The red box, which is likely a Kotori Bako. Its curse was affecting Nishitani-san, though he's an adult man. Whereas the curse supposedly only affects women and children. Yes, I've been talking about this for a while, Megaria. Unfortunately, you can't hear me. You can only see Azami. You're right, I remember too. Will I be okay? Indeed, it is concerning that you show no signs of being cursed. Of those who went near the box, the only two yet to be cursed are Mr. Miyazaki and you, Mrs. Ami. It seems there may be a condition for receiving a curse, such as touching the box, a thing that you haven't done, as you have been careful enough, and Miyazaki hasn't done because he makes his girlfriend do all of the work for him. I agree, gender and age don't seem to be a factor. Talking to a local might reveal something related. I suspect we'll find clues in the Tajima family home. You only get 0.45 cent. You only get 45 cents per mile between clients, and they never take traffic into account. Or if you have to take an alternate route. Or God forbid winter closes roads. Next thing, Karma, you'll tell me they measured the distance how the fucking crow flies. Sammy, have you had any feelings about your gender lately? If you touch the box with gloves, does that count? No, don't tell me they really do measure it how the crow flies. Karma, no. Jasmine doesn't have full gloves. Yeah, she doesn't. Doesn't cover all of her fingers. Understood. Please be extra careful, Mrs. Ami. Jump scare. Look at that, you gotta go drive to your next client now and get paid nothing. Take care, Karma. We'll see you soon. Have a safe trip. You there. You're from that urban something center. Oh, yes, I am. Got a call from Megaria earlier. So you're researching cultural properties. Huh? Cultural properties? Yes, that's exactly right. It's about the cultural properties here. We were hoping to ask you about this home's history and things, and look around if possible. Yeah. I see. My name's Hatakeyama. I've been placed in charge of maintaining this estate. The owners of this house, the Tajima family, they already passed away around a decade ago. Nobody lives here now, so you can look around freely. Let me know if you have any questions. I will. Thank you. That's a self-care time. Which is a perfectly good choice to run, as the ad's about to go off in less than 15 seconds. So remember, stay hydrated, eat food if you haven't been eating, take meds if you need to take them, unshrimp thine spines, take a little stretch, walk around, shake your hands off, and just in general, please take care of yourselves. There's not much of a stream without the viewers, at least for me. I will be back after the ads. For everybody else, you get to take a self-care break with me. I don't like the, I don't like that high-pitched bing, bing, bing that it's playing on me. I've noticed the ads haven't actually started, which is stupid. Come on. Twitch. Stop keeping me on the fucking hook like this. Come on. You have one job, Twitch. You have one job. Your one job is to play the ads. Thank you. Good grief. I might get myself a snack bar. One moment. I did sing earlier, yes. You know what, I might sing for the ad break. Maybe that's what I could do with the ad breaks. People can load up a song request or something. However, I am going to have a snack bar right now. Just muting myself so you don't have to listen to all the crinkly crunchies. It's one of those little OT snack bars with Canadian maple syrup. I took a look around and I saw what you clipped, Garyon. I saw what you clipped. I see what you did. Regardless, our ad break is over and everyone should be back now. So, let's get on with our investigation. That looks like Nishitani-san looking around for interesting stuff to take home and sell. He's got a different hairline from Hatakeyama. What's a nice dishware? They look pretty expensive. Some of these seem really fancy. Huh? There's an empty space here. Looks like a tea bowl might have been here. Probably the one that Nishitani bought. Series of photos of the dignified elderly. This must be Tajima family's This must be the Tajima family's lineage. Did some of these people die from the box's curse, perhaps? Should ask Hatakeyama-san about that. He might have stolen it. Shadowy figure. Nishitani-san, perhaps? He must be looking around a lot. What's he doing? Looking around pretty suspiciously at that. One of the tea bowls is missing from the cupboard. Did he steal it? I wonder if Hatakeyama-san knows about that. Kills the women because they handle all the unpaid labor. It kills the guy because he stole it. Seems to be a small altar or shrine. Weird looking plant spines are entwined around it like snakes. Snakes? No, no way. So this is the old warehouse. Will it just open? Nope, it's locked. I should ask Hatakeyama-san. Is the box stolen from the shrine? I gotta be honest, I'm wondering the same. At least it looks like Hatakeyama was really here. He's not looking so suspicious in this one, at least. A shadow box? A shadow carrying boxes and things. Probably Nishitani-san. So he did take the red box from this village. Judging from the shadow, it's safe to say that Nishitani-san was here. He has the red box and decorative scroll, but isn't carrying the small box with the tea bowl. What are you talking about? It's right there. He's clearly carrying the small box with the tea bowl. It's on top of the red box. What are you fucking talking about? Whatever. I'll be here, so let me know if you have any questions. They ate another word there. They ate the word have. Tell me about yourself, Hatakeyama-san. Have you lived in this village and worked this job for a long time? Yeah, been here a long time. Though I usually work on my farm. Ever since Shuza Tajima passed away about 10 years ago, I've been in charge of maintaining this estate. I see. I heard that a distant relative of the Tajima family is living overseas, so they have the rights to the estate and belongings by inheritance. So the things in this house are owned by those overseas relatives? How about the old warehouse in the back? The warehouse is supposed to be communal property owned by the village. What do you mean, supposed? So, about the Tajima family. They were the village head of Hiratsuka village for a long time. Tajimas are famous around here. A distinguished family in this village, but it came to an end with Shuzo's passing. And what about Shuzo Dejima himself? You're sounding more and more like a detective. Shuzo Dejima was his father's only son. To put it bluntly, he more or less lived off the Dejima family fortune. Never married, played around through his late years, eventually lost his mind. Stopped showing up, so we came checking on him and found him dead in the warehouse. Heart attack. He had a heart attack? Sorry to ask this all of a sudden, but there was a box with a pattern design, which was probably in this house. The box? You really here to research cultural properties? I don't know where you heard that, but I refuse to talk about it. My guess, the man who came the other day, Nishitani, has been babbling away. Insolent thief. He was here? He came here and took away the box, didn't he? I told you I'm not going to talk about that. Doesn't seem like he'll say anything more. How can I get him to open up? Would you mind unlocking the old warehouse so I can take a look inside? No, that's off limits. Not a place for strangers. Even us villagers avoid entering unless we really have to. Oh, okay. But it sounds like Nishitani-san went inside. About the photos of the Tajima family lineage displayed in the house. Oh yeah, the rugged face on the far left. That's Rinzo Tajima. Family had 2 generations ago. Made a fortune before the war through his trade business in South Africa. Powerful landlord of this entire area. Both the house and the old warehouse were built during his time. Loved drinking, short-tempered, no small number of enemies. Then again, he's said to have lost his mind too, for whatever reason. And died of a heart disease. Lost his mind and had heart problems too? His son Shujiro was the previous family head, and a stark contrast to his father Rinzo. Oh, did it say America? Sorry. Kind-hearted and hard-working. But Shujiro passed away too from a heart disease at a young age. Must have been congenital. Next to Shujiro's son, Shuzo. The Tajima family's only son, who died around a decade ago. Similar to his grandfather Rinzo, but he was a spoiled child. Lost his mind and then had the heart attack. 3 generations of Tajima family heads passed away from heart problems. Yeah, it's called congenital heart failure. And congenital heart disease. This is not a curse. About the tea bowl in the small box from the cupboard. It's a tea bowl. You know where it's gone to? Chances are Nishitani-san took it away without permission. Oh, I knew it was him! It's probably still at Nishitani-san's place, so you should be able to get it back. Glad to hear that. This estate and the belongings in it are the property of distant relatives of the Tajima family. We'd be in trouble if anything got lost. I promise we'll bring the tea bowl back, so please tell us about the red box. Okay. Wikipedia on how to avoid arsenic poisoning: don't drink the arsene water. Thanks, guys. Can you tell us about the red box again? Right, the red box. It was made by the family head 2 generations ago, Rinzo Tajima. So they could curse someone? Curse someone? Who told you that nonsense? Huh? Oh. What? I thought he'd made the Kotoribako. I don't know what you mean by Kotoribako, but you could say it was a cursed box. Aha! So the curse did take effect. What happened? To who? Many of the villagers lost their minds. They lost their minds? What happened to them? Eventually died from illnesses of the heart, and it happened around my grandfather's time. Villagers died because of the box. So the story about the box's curse was true. About Nishitani-san. That thief. Showed up offering to buy dormant treasures from us at good prices. I turned him down, but he kept pushing. Told him the items in the warehouse weren't for sale, so he went straight for the warehouse. Sorry, I told him the items in the house weren't for sale, so he went for the warehouse. I figured the stuff in there should be fine to let go. Took the red box, the decorative scroll, and some other things that were stored there. Can you please open the warehouse? I won't take long, just a look. This guy also has some spotty skin pigmentation. Wonder if the village is a mining town? I don't know. Some people just... Hi, Matsu! Welcome in! I don't know. Like, sure, he's got some skin stuff going on, but, like, some people just have skin conditions. Some people just have liver spots. Game doesn't look eerie at all. Yeah, welcome! Welcome to detective novel meets, yeah, detective novel meets cryptids. Some people do, but arsen poisoning also causes it. Oh, okay, that's fair. I didn't know that, Garyon. That's a fair thing to wonder. Neither me nor anyone in this village go in that warehouse. Even avoid touching the warehouse key for fear of catching an unholy curse. An unholy curse? There's a small shrine in the courtyard. We'll keep the key there as a kind of divine item. You left for a call? What did you miss? The box has been giving people insanity and heart failure for decades. We keep the key there as a kind of divine item. If you want to look inside the warehouse, go ahead and take the key from there. Shrine in the courtyard. Noted. Thank you. It's scary, but I have to save Jasmine. I'm sure you're not supposed to take things out of shrines. So the key's supposed to be in here. The vines are in the way. There it is. Time to open up the warehouse. Wrong button as per usual. Should write some notes on the people I met. Hatagama-san looks after the Tajima family home, which no longer has any residents. Long-term, low-level exposure can cause cognitive failures, heart disease, and, new to you, diabetes. God damn it. Looks after the Tajima family home, which no longer has any residents. He was looking for something that was taken from a cupboard in the house. What was it? God. Acme Cursing 101. He was looking for a tea-bowl, because he was stealing it. That's right, he's looking for the tea-bowl that Nishitani-san took away. He seems worried. I should send it back to him later. Just clearing those. Alright. Alright, I need to take glasses off to get in. This should do it. Click. Going in. Is that just fucking blood? Phew, it's darker than I thought. Let's leave the door open. There should be enough light to see. The curse box was made here. Maybe we can find out how to undo the curse. Let the investigation be... Wait, what? No way. Why? Hatagayama-san, the door just closed. Please let me out. No way, no way. This can't be happening. Jasmine! Alright, I should call the director. No signal. No signal. Almost like this warehouse is made of lead. Poisonous, poisonous lead that leads people to think the warehouse might be cursed. Need to figure this out for yourself. Jasmine's in much more danger. I need to find clues on the curse. Go, Azami. But where? Is there another exit? Windows, back doors. I'll try feeling my way along the wall. I'll just feel my way along this lead-lined wall with lead paint. Lead to block out the radiation for all the nuclear waste stored in here? Yep. Oh, well, let me put my glasses on either. Bonk. So you'll see that too, right? I don't know. I'm hoping you can see that on stream. Is this a wall? Wait. Snakes? Is this the curse? It's literally just like lead arsenic paint. What exactly is this? You alright? The door was completely shut. Hatakeyama-san! Oh, what the? So you weren't the one who closed the door? I warned you. You don't know what this warehouse can do to you. Tell me something. Are there any snakes around my arm? Hope you haven't lost your mind already. I don't see anything. There's nothing, right? Either way, don't stay in here too long. I'm sorry to bother you. I'll just look around just a bit longer. Let's just leave, Sammy. Faster I'm out, the better. Just walk to the gate and leave. You don't have to be involved. Well, actually, you're probably cursed already, so you know what, now I think about it. You're too stupid to think about the fact that this is clearly radiation poisoning. Or some kind of arsenic. So, unfortunately, we need to look around until she figures it out. Stack of large boxes. A lot of them are empty, too. Big enough for kids to hide in. That's why the village eats people. The groundwater's contaminated, so it's just gonna kill people moving in over time. You're thinking of Sugisawa Village. This is not Sugisawa. Big enough for kids to hide in. What's inside? It's scary, but I don't see any warning of Fudas, so I'll just open it and take a peek. It's empty. There's a nice strong scent, though. I wonder what it is. Flash forward. We found out a new kind of arsenic. Looks like the boxes here are all empty. I wonder what was in them. Must have been quite a lot in all. Now with 10% more madness. Guaranteed snakes. Big mortar and pestle? Thin, shriveled branches or something laid out on a flat plate. This is what they used to make the paint. Thin, shriveled branches on the plate. Could they be fingers? There's 22 of them, so that's a weird number of fingers. Please, as if you couldn't get me to buy something if you printed guaranteed snakes on it. I mean, I'd be a little tempted. They be human fingers? No, they're just dried plants. Whew. An old table and marks on the wall in front of it. Something was displayed here before. The decorative scroll that Nishitani got, probably. Maybe a decorative scroll? Right, the scroll that Nishitani-san had. It was once on the wall here. You thought it was acute mercury poisoning, like from Cinnabar and the red lacquer? I mean, it's definitely some kind of poisoning. Let's be completely clear. These patterns are the same as the ones on the red box. I remember Nishitani-san saying they were divine patterns or something. Heart problems aren't a symptom of mercury poisoning? Maybe it's mercury and arsenic. I remember Nishitani-san saying they were divine patterns or something. I should bring this up with Hatakeyama-san too. We're all agreeing on chemistry is fun as the culprit here. We've always thought chemistry was the culprit. We have always believed chemistry was the culprit of this. Are heart snakes a symptom? The shadow of a box. I'm pretty sure it's that red box. Is this supposed to be Rinzo? Shadow's kind of weird. Who could it be? What are they doing in front of the table? They're making the box and painting. The shadow seems to be holding a big box. Nishitani-san probably, carrying it outside. What could have been in it? I should ask Hatakeyama-san about the content of them. Probably a shit ton of tea leaves. Well, air quotes tea leaves. just which one is open and how long it'll take Zami to arrive here with us. Wait, did I ignore the tomato sauce? I forgot. Oh no, wait, I can't look at the tomato sauce. Okay, I didn't ignore it. Zami missed it because Zami is stupid and blind. She needs those glasses so badly. Alright. I'm surprised at how young you are for an investigator. So about the items that Nishitani-san took, I think there was a large box that he removed from the warehouse? A large box? Oh yeah, the box of tea. Oh no! Mr. Beauty's Miracle Digestive Beauty? Mr. Beauty's selling fucking poison tea. Oh yeah, the box of tea. The center only hires blackmail teens, I assure you. Said to be made by Rinzo 2 generations ago with a ton of tea leaves in it. Tea leaves? Nishitani mentioned he'll be selling the tea to someone. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the tea. It's in the fucking tea. It's nothing to do with the paintings, right? The paintings are, like, a little weird, because the paintings are made with, like, the same plant as the tea leaves, but Rina is drinking the Miracle Digestive Beauty because she's testing it and, like, promoting it. Mr. Beauty isn't testing it because he refuses to drink anything that he doesn't think is properly tested yet. Jasmine drank a bunch of tea and ate a bunch of cake while they were doing the interview, but Azami didn't. He's not selling it yet. He's not selling it yet. He's going to sell it. It's not on the market yet. It's in, like, pre-release. Azami didn't drink any of the tea or have any of the cake because she was too busy taking notes. There's a guy who sells a lot of food and drinks as an internet business. Internet business? As in Mr. Beauty? That would mean the Miracle Digestive Beauty was the tea he found here? It reminds me, Mr. Beauty did say the red box was a bonus for a delivery he received. Must have been when he received the delivery for the tea from this village. And that's also why there's so much tea and shit lying around. There's so many tea leaves in fucking... once you do the testing before packing it for selling. You assume too much of the internet seller, who skips out on various laws, runs his business from his own home, and works his delivery guy to death instead of hiring a proper courier. He's a shitbag, basically. Must have been when you received the delivery for the tea from this village. Complaint proof through blackmail. About the patterns drawn inside the warehouse. Oh, those patterns. Are said to have been drawn by Rinzo Tajima, family head 2 generations ago. Someone referred to them as divine patterns. I've heard from some of the elder villagers that it's more or less a tatarigami, a fickle deity. A tatarigami? Does that mean Rinzo-san drew the red box's patterns as he was witnessing the tatarigami? Right. The snakes don't look like the box looks like the snakes. Oranges aren't named after the color is named after the oranges. Does that mean Rinzo-san drew the red box's patterns as he was witnessing the tatarigami? You could say it was his last piece of work as he was dying from the Tatarigami's curse. What was Rinzo doing in the warehouse? The old villagers say Rinzo was talking with those patterns. Talking with them? They speak? He stood in front of the table and talked for hours. Who knows what he might have been seeing. Okay, apparently I'm done with you. I'm still missing clues. Maybe I need to go back inside? Maybe we can properly analyze the air quote sticks that are actually the brushes and stuff now. Nope. Can we check what he was doing at the desk? Nope. Over here? Nope. Check his ghost. Is this Rinzo-san? Apparently he stood in front of the desk and talked to the patterns. So this must be him. There's something in his hand. It's like a thick book, or maybe a notebook? I should check around the table. That book Rinzo-san's shadow was holding. I'm sorry, Azami, how did you miss that? This woman. Yeah, this must be it. Looks like a diary of sorts. Notably quoted from the shaman I encountered in Southern America. The divine serpent doth manifest as a writhing serpentid. I return with the divine serpent. Let's stop there for now. Manifest as a writhing serpentid? So the divine serpent is in this estate? What? Oh hey, book with patent, nothing to see here. First is servant, not serpent. Whoops. Guess I should have a look around. Let's check the other pages just in case. Crush the fingers to powder. Brew and consume. Fingers? Now witness the divine. So you need to brew the fingers and drink it to see those patterns? These fingers that I can't look at. Alright, let's see if she can realize that the leaves are deadly yet. Nope. What if the tea is just a hallucinogenic drug and people are just ODing? Also possible. Faster I'm out, the better. Rinzo-san's diary described a way to see the divine. It mentioned severing fingers and putting them on display. Did Rinzo-san do the unthinkable? With actual human fingers? No, it's not what you think. It's an ancient unit of measurement. He's probably referring to the vines you see there. Vines? The ones around the shrine? Yeah. Rinzo-san used to cut them up, roast them, and brew them for tea. He showed me the results of this once, and they did kind of look like fingers. It said, are those things even good as tea? I see. That makes sense. Oh my, I read fingers and just thought... Anyway, is drinking the tea important here? Delicious vine tea. Let's think things over for a bit. I mean, it is true, hallucinogenics are just more poison than you should take. Or less poison than you should take. Really debatable. Do it for the vine! The patterns on the box are said to be divine. No! They're not divine, it's the vine! The patterns are the vines! I don't think that's actually I don't think that's a bit that they're going to make, but it would be hilarious. The people who've been cursed are seeing this pattern, which means, Take a deep breath, Mrs. Army, although preferably not of the vines or the warehouse. There was no mention of curses from Rinzo-san, the person who made the box. Clues about the curse and about the divine are all mixed up, and I'm unsure what to make of them. Let's go over what we've learned so far. First of all, who was it that mentioned seeing the divine patterns in snakes? Rina-san and Jasmine, Nishitani-san and Rinzo-san. Those 4 people who showed symptoms from the curse had something in common. Something in common? Between Rinzo-san and the others? Divine patterns, how to see the snakes, something that those who got cursed had in common. What causes the curse is to have... Hang on, how do I put this together? Oh god. It's fingers and tea brewed together, right? To have fingers and tea brewed together? No, it doesn't feel right. God damn it. Rinzo-san who's discovered a way to see the divine in the ongoing case where people are being cursed by a box. Time separates the 2 groups, but there must be something that they all share. Yeah, I know, I'm just struggling to put the fucking... Seriously? Oh, fucking... This is the problem that I ran into in the demo. In that I knew the answer, but I couldn't figure out how to put the fucking pieces in the right order. Hey. It's not alcohol. We know alcohol's not involved. I don't think sweet things are involved, because I can't see Nishitani as much of a sweet tooth. Maybe it's at the same time. I don't fucking know. To have vines and tea at the same time? No, it doesn't feel right. You're just gonna say the same thing. Okay, it's just the vines that are wrong. What? But... Oh my god! The cake was alcoholic! The cake was alcoholic! Jasmine mentioned that the cake was alcoholic. Nishitani was constantly boozing. To have alcohol and tea at the same time. I get it, it's a combination of the 2. It's like side effects from when you drink alcohol with your medication. Yeah! The alcohol and the tea don't do anything separately. Drinking both at the same time is what triggers the curse's symptoms. Hi, Director. How's it going? Director, I think I've solved it. The true cause of the curse. Aha! Your first dissolution, Mrs. Ame. You've come a long way indeed. The curse that caused harm to Jasmine, Rina-san, and Nishitani-san, it's all from Rinzo-san's tea. Jun, hold on. Are you sure about this? I'm surrounded by useless idiots. It's not a curse, but because of the tea? Huh? What we want from this box isn't proof of whether it's genuine or not. It's info that'll bump up the selling price. Some kind of trend-worthy news. But what about me? I'm actually... We could just throw this one away. Before we do, might as well check inside in case. No, please don't, Jun. the? How was my dissolution? A tea brewed from vines. Intriguing. Mayusaki-san received the box that once held the tea. So it was a tea container. Rinzo-san and Nishitani-san had a regular habit of drinking alcohol. Jasmine and Rina-san ate the cake and the alcohol used in it, and also drank Mayusaki-san's tea. This curse should subside by making sure not to drink any more of Rinzo-san's tea. We did it! And yet, the curse may not be quite over yet. What's in the box? What do you mean? Director? Call ended. Huh? Again? Hello, Director. The call dropped just now. Zami? Jasmine! That's bad. Beauty guy just went ahead and... I told him so many times to wait for a report on the box. Inside the box, the curse was there. Jasmine? Jasmine! What the fuck? Hey NPC, welcome in. It turns out the curse was chemistry. But also apparently voodoo. I wonder what happened at Mayusaki-san's place. Even by taxi, it'll take me a while to get there. I hope I'm not too late. No. Get a grip, Azami. Maybe Mr. Beauty got cursed by someone else unrelated to the tea? I'll do some social media research. Let's check if anyone's holding a grudge against Mr. Beauty. I don't like the look of that Beauty Jun guy, or Jun Mayusaki. Seems to have a lot of issues in business, too. Reaction to Beauty Jun. I'll look into it. I hate him, too. That type of person only cares about appearance. What do you mean by that type of person? Getting so much hate. Do a lot of people think of him like that? Working in a lab, you have to agree that chemistry is a curse. Yeah. Maybe other people interested in Mayusaki-san's story. A lot of haters from the same industry, too. I wonder what made his rep so bad. It's making the beauty industry look bad. Go back to being a host. Look bad? I wonder why they think that. It's not just messing with products, but women as well. He's always having problems with women. Problems with women. If I keep looking, maybe I can find info leading to the source of the curse. It's not possible that Jasmine was targeted before... It's not possible that Jasmine was targeted because of being a woman around Beauty Jun. Because that box has been there since before Jasmine even joined the case, right? Like, it couldn't have... The pictures couldn't have been put in after Jasmine after Jasmine arrived on scene. So it can't be a jealousy problem for Jasmine's picture to have ended up in the box. Whoa, problems with women is getting a lot of attention. Are people just curious? Anyway, let's look into it. Is there anyone who even likes the guy other than his fans? His products are selling, so he must have fans, even though all we're getting here is the haters. If so, they're fans of the guy and not the products. The people who buy his beauty foods have no idea what they're actually consuming. Are people who buy beauty foods to be more beautiful? But there was a weird ingredient in his tea. Bet his reviews are the worst in the industry. Has a lot of customer issues. It's a Mayusaki business after all. There are a lot of hits on customer issues. I should take a look at this. Oh, I didn't scan it yet. You're on social media. People are both curious and don't care. A reaction. Maybe it'll be something to hint at where the curse came from. Time to give it a search. Alright, let's start with... I didn't think that would turn up anything on its own, but it was funny to try. Okay. Yes, I'm doing the ones I know won't turn anything up before I do the good ones, because I want to make sure they don't actually turn up something weird, because that's how we've been collecting extra urban myth stories. Speaking of Beauty June's problems with women, there haven't been any issues since he started dating that Instagram Arena, right? Wait, does that mean there are other problems that just don't stand out as much? No, he just used to be so bad that he seems decent now. Rena looks pretty dense. I bet he's playing around behind her back. How do they think Rena-san is dense? She doesn't seem that way to me. If he's really doing that, I feel so bad for Rena-san. Beauty's known for paying the big bucks in the clubs. His behavior is also problematic, so he's made a lot of girls cry. His behavior's problematic. I wonder how. I'm impressed Rena can deal with all that. If my boyfriend did that to me, I'd break up with him on the spot or poison him to death. What? That's scary. I wonder how Rena-san really feels about Mayasaki-san. Or about a life-sucking doll recently. Maybe you wrecked the teddy bear from that call-up thingy and Beauty gets cursed? Lol. A life-sucking doll? Is that a different way of cursing people? You should look it up. Wouldn't be surprised if someone did already. By the way, I heard porcelain dolls protect you from the life-sucking doll. How can this person say such terrifying things in such a calm way? Reminds me, didn't Rena go through something awful for promoting Beauty's products? Something bad happened to Rena-san? I wonder what it was. She was promoting his stuff so much, but there was an impurity that was harmful to health or something, and people flooded her account with complaints. Really? Why Rena-san when all she did was promote it? I mean, you're kind of you're very much responsible for what you promote without thinking. Arranging the dolls to keep the evil ones in check with the good ones. It ended up as a recall incident. She had to make a video apologizing while she cried, right? It's not nice, but that video made me laugh, lol. Recall incident? Rena-san apologizing while crying. I wonder what happened. A reaction to a recall incident. We should look into it. For some reason, Rena was the one to apologize and get all the hate, and she's still dating Beauty? Gotta have some grudge against him for it. Grudge. I wonder if it's true. Do we think the delivery guy has a grudge against... No, because again, I don't understand why Jasmine's picture was in the box. I can't follow that one thread. Any questions about why I have either kind will be met with mysterious circumstances. Alright, let's check up on Beauty June's customer issues. Honestly speaking, Beauty June's products are trash. He's up to his ears in customer issues and yet has barely stepped forward since that one incident. One incident? What are they referring to? Complaints back at his customers? Guess he was hurling complaints at Nishitani-san and the delivery guy too. But complaining about your customers? How does that work? His reviews on official online shops are so good. Isn't it weird? No matter where you look, he's got 4.5 stars. I thought if the online reviews were really good, the products were safe. That's because you can buy fake reviews on those shops. I heard it's like 500 yen a review. You can buy those? What am I supposed to believe? All I said was I received a faulty product and he accused me of lying. I was shocked. From the man himself. Is that any way to treat a customer? So Mayasaki-san would complain to the customers about their complaints. It's hard to tell what's a baseless lie and what's the truth with just social media research. They say you get a fuel refund if it doesn't work, but only 1 in 100 actually try, right? The only time they actually issue a refund is if the product is broken when you first open it. True, some people just use the product without thinking about whether it's working or not. That wouldn't be a refund. They just send you a new bottle. Things got broken during shipping, that's on the shipping company. Nothing to do with Beauty. I see. It's hard to tell whose responsibility it really is. The biggest customer issue has to be the beauty drink thing. I've never seen anything like it. Beauty drink? It's not just beauty? Maybe it's a different product? He's had a lot of products in the past too. I don't know what kind of issues he dealt with back then. Now if I had a nickel for every time this guy almost poisoned people with a drink that's supposed to make you beautiful, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's fucked up that it's happened twice. Let's search for beauty drink. And that's probably our last section. If we hit recall incident and beauty drink. Here we go. The recall incident was in a magazine once. Everyone's already forgotten. So many issues. So there was a drink product before beauty. It was quite the incident. There were harmful substances in the drink that caused a lot of people to get sick, right? Harmful substance? It's scary that there could be harmful substances in a drink. But don't worry, everybody. If you drink bleach, it will cure you of your COVID. Please do not drink bleach to cure yourself of COVID. I need to make sure everybody understands that was me making fun of Donald Trump, the fucking moron in chief. You can say he became a household name thanks to that incident. He really knows how to twist viral negative press in his favor. I'm shocked he was able to ward off all those complaints too. Ward off the complaints, but it went viral. He twisted the complaints about harmful substances in his favor? Beauty's great at PR comebacks. He recalled all the old beauty drinks and sent them a different new product, I heard. Great at the PR comeback, huh? Reviews seem mixed. It's still popular, so I guess it counts as a success. We have to examine why people who fuck up business in a dangerous way are allowed to just circle back to the next business. I mean, we ban people from trading financial instruments if they bullshit with it. Yeah, we ban people from a lot, but apparently people don't... When you fuck with the rich, it's a systemic issue, but when you fuck with the poor, nobody cares. The rich don't care. The one who got all the hate was Rena since she promoted it, right? What a horrible guy. Rena-san got all the hate. I wonder why. Didn't they cover it on Dark Spec News? Dark Spec News again. Let's check with the glasses. It's always Dark Spec News. Yep, Dark Spec News. Alright. Beauty drink, Dark Spec News. Dark Spec News' full report on Beauty John's beauty drink. Recall incident. How did he end up cashing? Did he end up cashing out hundreds of millions of yen? Find out now. 7-digit damages? How many years worth in potato snacks? Why does it come back to potato snacks? Despite the recall, the company is not only alive, but thriving. Has to be something nefarious happening in the background. True, 7-digit damages would toss and turn the business. Darkspec's just the director and his secondary income stream. Wonder how Mayusaki-san handled things. It's no way they got off scot-free on both the manufacturing and shipment side. Can't wait to hear there was a cursed delivery truck or something now. So about that delivery guy. Wouldn't have come out unscathed for sure. So about that delivery guy. The beauty drinks were manufactured by some OEM company, so they must have claimed some damages against them. Only way. OEM, another obscure term. Sounds like they paid another company for the goods? I have no idea what OEM means. I can only guess that the first letter is overseas. Anybody let me know what that stands for? I know some of the secret info of this. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter buys old stocks from food manufacturers that are going out of business and relabels them to sell. Mayusaki's just the frontman. Fake labeling? Official something manufacturer? Official equipment manufacturer. Ah, I see. Why do you even know this? Beauty will come for you. Huh? Mayusaki-san will come for you? Hey, this isn't a Samajima incident, lol. But if that's true, this is serious. Should call the police. Huh? Someone's at the door? This was indeed the Samajima incident? Nah, no way. I hope. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter, aka Nishitani, pretends to be a pal and business partner of Miyasaki's, but actually hates him for slave-like treatment. Send the intern with a labeling machine to make those cans sellable again. Wonder if he's telling the truth. Curious to hear the details. Nishitani also has a grudge against Mr. Beauty. Let's see. They're the same ilk as far as online rep goes, but I hope Beauty June gets lost. Tired of seeing him. Wonder what Mayusaki-san did to this person. This too shall be wiped out with the upcoming Great Reset. Patience. Patience. What could GR mean? GR? What's that? It means Great Reset. Peeps in that kind of business are all scammers. Scammers peddling crap to idiots. Stinking eco-cycle. Raffle. Mayusaki does have problems. This is too far. Bottom line, Beauty is scum with a pretty mask. Ladies buying from that dude? Your problem. I should stop here. I'm not sure I can take any more. He had so many haters. I don't know what making assumptions from his public image. There were a lot of complaints and likely a lot of grudges too. Also, Renaissance has been through a lot. She even had to do a tearful apology. I'll go to Mr. Beauty's place and find out for myself. Okay, you're not dead. Glad to see it, Jasmine. Jasmine, are you okay? Hold on, I'm getting more of my snack bar out of the wrapping because only half of it came out earlier. Give it to me. I want my snack bar. Got it. You make fun of her, but Zami has excellent discipline when it comes to getting out of a doom scroll. Yeah, she does pretty well. I told that guy to wait for our report. How are those two? Rina-san and Mayusaki-san are both groggy, but conscious. I'll ask them what happened. What exactly happened to Mayusaki? It's just a possibility, but he may have gotten a different curse. If we can find out what kind of curse it is, we might be able to lift it. It's not... it wasn't potato chips, just for the record. It's a little oat bar that I've got. With Canadian maple sauce. If you say so. Go ahead and look into that. Take it easy, Jasmine. Investigation on! Hello, Mr. Poison Ghost. Same shadow as the first time we came here. It's kind of scary. The shadow's missing its hand. I wonder if the hands reaching out of the box belong to the shadow. Is it trying to grab Mr. Beauty? Is this shadow the person who holds a grudge against Mr. Beauty? I think I've seen this shadow somewhere. Nishitani-san's place, I think. 10th prize trophy for EC Sites, Health Foods category. Pricey champagne and the plushie bear with Mr. Beauty bangs. The plushie bear looks a lot like Mr. Beauty. Novelty merch for his fans, perhaps? I don't know what it is, but it feels weird when I touch it. Oh, wait! Needles? Dozens of needles are stuck in it. Who did this? Does Mr. Beauty know? Please get some rest, Jasmine. Don't worry about me. I'll be able to handle the investigation. I'm relying on you. I'll examine the red box again, question Mr. Beauty. I'll also check the room in case we might have any new clues. Oh my gosh. Even her like hair buns are drooping. The box was originally found in the Hirotsuka village warehouse. Question is, what's in it right now? They go up and down! She's got cat ears! Oh yeah, good question. Thought I'd caught a peek. The red box with the lid open. Jasmine Kitsune confirmed. Yes! Best girl is also a Kitsune? Even better. The red box with the lid open. Is it safe to peek in? The box really gives me the creeps. I should take a look, though I'd rather not. Ugh. Photos with needles in them. Okay, never mind. This is all Mr. Beauty. In which case, yeah, someone has a very particular vengeance against him. Probably the delivery guy. Straw doll, dead bugs. Someone's definitely trying to curse Mr. Beauty. Yeah. Are these teeth? Human teeth? Even I can see this is the real thing. This isn't a different level from trolling or sabotage. I need to check the whole place. I might find something else too. We should show these photos to Mr. Beauty just to be sure. There's something on the bottom. What the? Something written on the bottom of the box, too. Strangely shaped letters. Yeah, I just touched them. I hope I'll be alright. How are you feeling? Please take care. I'm sick, and I feel nauseous, too. The dead bugs still throw you off? The dead bugs... Someone definitely put some kind of poisonous gas in the box that's been leaking out and killing the bugs. It's true, bugs drink neither tea nor alcohol. But they have been drinking the paint, which seems to be made from the same stuff. Right? Like, they've been moving on the paint, and flies always do that thing where they're basically constantly tasting everything. I'm sick, and I feel nauseous too. I should be okay just talking for a bit. About the miracle digestive beauty you were about to launch. Seems the curse's symptoms appear when you drink both the tea and alcohol. Nishitani-san was hallucinating too and was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack. So the liquor-flavored cake and that tea were the worst combination ever. Silksong states otherwise. Look, I'll get around to Silksong one day. I wonder if Jun avoided drinking that tea because he knew what it was. He was about to take the blame again. Glad you let us know before we started selling it. Stocks of Beauty Jun's fermented organic protein. Hades says no, I won't. I mean, Hades is... Well, I'm playing Hades in my off time. Oh, I see the ad break just came out. Everybody remember to take care of yourselves. Do a little stretch. Unshrimp your spine. Drink some water. Eat food if you haven't eaten yet today. Take meds if you need to take them. Oh god, I've been interrupted by a yawn. Take meds if you need to take them. And in general, just keep yourselves healthy. There's not much of a stream without the viewers, at least for me. I would be so bored if I were here on my own, and I appreciate you all for being here. I'm gonna drink some water while we wait for these ads. How's everybody doing? Having a good time zone, I hope. You're back from poker site ad hell? Oh no. Welcome back. Good job avoiding your gambling addiction. Harath is busy arting. Too busy to get ads? That doesn't sound right. Twitch wants you to buy internet? Wait. You have internet, you're on Twitch. You know what, actually, no, never mind, Twitch is right. Garyon, get fiber optic, for fuck's sakes. People are getting sick of you and Dago's disconnection shit. Get better internet. I'm joining the war on internet on the side of internet. I mean, I was always on the side of... Let's just not overanalyze that entire situation right now. Carry on, get better internet. You already got better internet, and yet you're still disconnecting, I'm told. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you look, troubled by how long it took, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Your internet went from 5M down to 30? I don't understand. Oh, 5 meg down to 30 megabytes down. Now I see. It doesn't matter how fast your internet is if it's inconsistent. Right? If it's constantly glitching out. Alright, the ads are off. Everybody's back. Welcome back, everyone. We will get back into the game now. Stocks of Beauty Jun's Beauty John's fermented organic protein. It is not? Wait, what's not? What are you on about? Oh, your internet. God damn it. Yeah, it is. I know it is. People keep telling me it is. It's just that your dad likes to stream on his giant TV. Oh, you're getting Downton Abbey'd. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. God damn it, Downton Abbey. Being Downton Abbey'd, by the way, is a phenomenon that I coined. Back when I lived on the southern coast of Spain, where all of the British immigrants every Sunday would log on to their streaming services at the same time every week, every Sunday, to watch Downton Abbey, and the internet across the entire coast would basically go down. Back when I lived in Downton Abbey? No, back when I lived in Spain, the southern coast of Spain. Back when I lived on the southern coast of Spain, and Downton Abbey caused a major internet outage every single week. Good times, question mark? Anyway. Never watched it. Never watched Downton Abbey. The tea in question was here last time, but it's gone. Did they throw it away? Oh, don't tell me they sent it out already. An unopened cardboard box. Maybe one of the orders that were sent back? Product name, beauty drink. Must be back from back during the recall incident. Oh, I need to ask Mr. Beauty and Rena-san about the recall incident. Boxes of returned products. Nothing unusual about them. Wait, what? The name on the shipping label, Mr. Mayusaki's name. It reads Mayusakil. It's almost a childish prank, but this is a curse in itself too. I guess someone rewrote this, but I wonder when it happened. Would Mr. Beauty know something? The only thing that doesn't make sense is the box seemingly killing insects at Nishitani's place, right? That doesn't make sense unless the delivery guy is the one who brought it to him, but we know Nishitani got that box himself. That's the missing key that we need to figure out. Mayusaki-san, are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Since your center director is psychic, this can be purged, exorcised, right? Unless we know the cause, there's nothing we can do. Then get on it already! If you lot turn out useless, I'll... Huh? Something's wrong with my ear. Wait. No. Good. I'm good. No damage done. Looks okay for now. I can check the room. Let's go look over here real quick. Various things, including product samples. Another one of those beauty bears. The product samples look normal enough. Let's check the plushie too. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, so this one's fine, which means the tampering has only occurred at the doorway. I can see something around Mr. Beauty's neck. I don't know what it is, but it's scary. Threaten the curse center for curses and uncursing, that'll go well. Like how far the delivery person would enter the house? Yeah, see, that was my thought. I don't know what it is, but it's scary. What the? There's a shadow that looks like a snake's body extending out from the box. It's like it's headed somewhere. But where exactly? I mean, mainly up, because it's a gas. It's just a gas. Alright, let's ask you about the recalls first, real quick. About the beauty drink recall incident. By the way, you should really stop smoking. Like, I know this is a stressful time and everything, but this is not going to help. Could you tell us what happened back then? Is it related to what's going on? Sure, I guess. I did a lot of promotion, we sold a lot to my followers, but the product itself was something Nishitani dug up somewhere, with just the labels redone. It turns out those drinks had harmful substances. Terrible. Must have been stressful for you. You already cursed lung cancer can't get you? I guess. The uproar died down quickly enough, but Jun blamed Nishitani so much. Since then, Nishitani's been doing whatever Jun asks. Nishitani, on his end, now puts in fallbacks to avoid complaints. You just don't get it. Takes a long drag with an empty lung and dies. Hey, Goom. Welcome in. Please don't fill your lungs with nothing but nicotine. Happy times, though. About Nishitani. He mentioned that the bonus he sent Miyazaki-san was complaint-proof. Must be about this. This photo? A pic from when he's handing the package to the delivery staff. He sends this over as proof of the package's condition to prevent complaints from Jun's end. I see, so that's what he meant. Huh? There's no Afuda on the box. By the way, this box looks somewhat different from the one Miyazaki-san posted on socials. You're gonna inhale pure nicotine liquid in spite? Gotta get you a kiddie pool? No! Please! Don't go swimming in vape juice. It's even worse than just smoking. Those look somewhat different from the one Miyazaki-san posted on socials. The ceiling of Fuda is missing. Huh, you're right. But would Nishitani do anything that affects the product? He'd probably be too scared of Jun's claims to do such a thing. Is the curse doing this to me? It has kind of hammered the nail home that the delivery guy is responsible at this point, though. I still don't understand the dead bugs, unless it's painted with poison paint. Dropped in a vape juice vat sounds like a villain origin story. No! Oh god, it's the new generation Joker, but because everything has to start with a Z now, it's the Zoker. Is the curse doing this to me? Or would it make more sense to call him the Toker? Because he's toking on the origins of Skibbity Zoom? No. I'm not going that far, Garyon. I refuse. Anyway, why the fuck did you open the box? I peeled the warding of Fuda off and opened the lid. There were photos of me full of needles. Take a look at the box itself. About the plushie, have you noticed it's also full of needles? Yeah, what about it? Wait, it's full of needles? I'm having trouble breathing. The backs of my eyes hurt too. Why would anyone put needles in my plushie? Any idea who might have? How am I supposed to know? You go find out. Are any of the other plushies pincushioned too? I should check. We already checked that. We already checked that. We don't need to check it again. His name on the shipping label for one of the delivered packages. Mayusa Kill? What the hell? I find the idiot who did this. Any idea when this might have been overwritten? How should I know? Jealous haters. Check who the sender was. I'll make them pay later. Ugh. What he's gonna do? Another counterclaim? Tell me about your recall incident. How's that even relevant right now? Is this gonna fix the curse or what? Might have caused the curse. And it was Nishitani's fault. He went and grabbed stock from a factory that was going out of business. Utter nonsense. And all we did was change the labels so there's no way any weird substances got in. Which means the stuff was in there already when Nishitani laid hands on that batch, or some bugs got in on the way to customer addresses. And that good-for-nothing delivery dumbass still dares to show his face. Mr. Beauty seems to blame all his problems on others. Plushie at the entrance was stuck full of needles. This one could have been tampered with too. No, it seems fine. Or is this plushie not in a place where something can be done to it? Nothing from you. Take a look at the photos again. Alcohol next to it, though? Alcohol next to it, though. It doesn't really matter. We already know how. Lots of photos of Mr. Beauty with needles in them. They look like publicity photos. Maybe they're from his product website? This photo is the... Okay, that is covered in leaves. So this photo is one where he's holding the product. I saw this one online. Does someone with a grudge print and send it over? I'm not looking at the camera in this one, and his clothing's different from the usual. Oh, are those bugs? That would make more sense. Also, this looks like it was taken somewhere in his home. The photo feels different from the others somehow. I wonder if Rina-san took this one. Let's think things over for a bit. The box contains several photos of Mr. Beauty, but most of them seem to be printed from online. There's one suspicious photo among them. It must have been taken by whoever's the source of the curse. But where was it taken? You seem to be handling the situation quite well now. Doesn't mean I've figured out any of the questions yet, though. The photos in themselves don't tend to tell us much. Was there anything notably suspicious? The shipping label on the plushie bears. The bear near the entrance was full of needles. The shipping label could probably be sent from anywhere, by anyone. But how about the bear? The resident Miyazaki was unaware what had happened to it. Someone stuck needles into an object on display. Curses are said to increase in potency the closer you are to the target. Someone secretly stuck the entrance bear with needles, but the one at the back was unharmed. Where was the photo taken from, and what for? Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Miyazaki with. Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Miyazaki with. So whoever took this photo, who cast this curse, is able to come as far as this place's entrance at least. I need to figure out who it could be. Oh no. Who could it possibly be? Who could it possibly be? How's it looking, Zami? Who am I supposed to ask about the Afuda? About those photos that were in the box. 2 of them are photos that I took that we posted on socials. Sammy, you lovable little airhead. It's a good thing Garyon likes people without much going on upstairs. Wait for it. There it is. Love you both. This one? Uh-huh. And this one. I thought so. The first one was used in the post showing the red box to everyone. Remember anything about when you took it? Let me think. When the box was delivered, I think June told me not to touch it and that we need to take a photo first. He gets really pissed off if I touch the goods before he does, so I only touched the box that day after the photo. So Miyazaki-san would always be the first to touch them. You do like me too? I know I'm empty. Well, I'm not empty up here. I am in fact quite busy upstairs, on account of all the everything, but personally speaking, there's not a lot going on, and I'm aware. Let's think things over. The red box in question might have added the photos and writing to the box, turning it into a cursed box. Someone familiar with Mr. Beauty, who might have a grudge against him. Not to mention quite a few people fit that description. He seems to make many enemies indeed. Though that makes him a precious candidate for observing curses. Even my imaginary director is the mad scientist type. How do we narrow down the person who cast the curse? We should focus on the timing of each person's actions. The timing of their actions. That reminds me, something was off about the red box that Mr. Beauty received. The sealing of Fuda. When exactly was that Fuda put on the red box? It was put on the box before... Wait, no. After Nishitani-san sent it over. That must be it. Rina-san wouldn't touch the goods before Mr. Beauty does. Nishitani sends wary complaints, so he sends complaint-proofing photos. So the sealing of Fuda was probably put on the box after it was sent off. There is a world here in which he put the sealing of Fuda on it himself to try and create a curse, not realizing that it had in fact had poison put inside of it by the delivery guy. There is a world where he tried to pretend to curse himself, not realizing that someone had genuinely tried to curse him. Jasmine, how are you feeling? We're closing in on the source of the curse. I think I should be okay. Is Beauty guy okay, though? I know what you mean. It's looking worse. So he finally knows how it feels to be cursed. You're still not doing great yourself. Don't push yourself. Oh. Director time. It's time for a dissolution. Hello? Hey, you! Hurry up and get rid of this curse! I might die, you know? You'll all have to pay for this. Not if you die, we won't. Jun, you have to calm down. A rather rude and rowdy welcome. I believe your request was for us to evaluate your cursed artifact. What if you find our services unsatisfactory? Mr. Miyazaki, it's from our center director. He says we can just wrap up and go home if you prefer. Wait, I take it back! Are you satisfied? I mean, really, I'm sorry. Please get rid of this curse. Alright then, I'll let our director know we should keep working. Then I suppose we should continue. The purpose of our dissolutions are to take apart the urban myths we've identified, and to bring to light the true nature of each myth. No being rude to the blackmailed employees. Only I'm allowed to twist their arms. The urban myth that we had identified as the Kotori Bako was gracefully brought to dissolution by our capable investigator, Mrs. Ami Fukurai. And that would have been the end of the investigation. Yet... Mr. Miyazaki may be running out of time. Let's expedite this dissolution. Please make it fast. Please. Miyazaki-san. Hang on. How come no one told me for the duration of this entire stream that you haven't been able to see chat? No, not that chat. Oh my god. You assumed it was supposed to be that way? No! No, it wasn't! Oh dear. Mods! Mods, defenestrate that mod. Mods, defenestrate yourselves. Anyway, as we were. Miyazaki-san. As you wish. The eye reveals all. Be wary of flashing lights incoming. Eye opener. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes. The root of the anomaly, the source of the curse, was the red box. Mr. Miyazaki received this box from Mr. Nishitani, a business associate, and requested an evaluation by our urban Myth Dissolution Center. Mrs. Ami, after investigating on-site at Hirutsuka Village, what did you find the box to be? No, it's not the box that Nishitani stole. It's just a box of tea. The box itself was just for storing tea. You have uncovered the truth. The hallucinations and heart attacks said to be caused by the curse were actually caused by the tea. The box was feared by the villagers due to its appearance, but it was just a box of tea. Or so it seemed. Ah, my eyes. I always forget when it comes. Damn it, you can't time out yourself. I'm proud of you for trying. Yet it turned out that the box, supposedly just a box of tea, contained photos and a doll that seemed to be attempts to curse Miyazaki-san. Curses targeting specific individuals are powerful, and they unfailingly whittle away at the life of whomever is cursed. After class, have a good day, Sadago. Have a good class time. Have a good time zone. Have a good night. Have a good whatever the heck you're doing. Godspeed, you funky little German learning capybara. I'm seeing double, and I'm sweating so much. Don't get eaten by the train. This one is surprisingly effective. Let's record these observations. Director sound? Oh, of course. So, Mrs. Ami, now, searching for the person who cast the curse, we found something besides the box itself. What was the suspicious items you discovered within this home? Let's see. The plushie at the entrance and the shipping label's addressee name. They've both been cursed. Enjoy the top of the frog pile while it lasts, Zomk. The plushie at the entrance had needles stuck into it, and the addressee name on the cardboard box's shipping label also had a curse on it. It seems that whomever cast the curse is steadily edging closer to their target. I find myself looking forward to the next move. Ah, my eyes. Let us move on. One point of note is the box originating from the Tajima's family estate in Hirutsuka Village. The question is, why would items cursing Miyazaki-san end up in that box? Never edge a curse, full curse assault, or just stab the guy. So, Mrs. Ami, this individual who hated Miyazaki-san so much as to wish death upon him, when did they place the photos and doll inside the box? Or put in before the box was delivered. Incoming flash of light, I'm ready for it this time. Could have been before the box was delivered to Miyazaki-san's place. I see. You seem to have a reason for thinking so. So, Mrs. Ami, kindly indicate the photo that tells us that your hypothesis is true. It's the photo of Nishitani holding the box. The one that he posted on socials. The box in the photo doesn't have ceiling afuda on it. Also, the complaint-proof photo from the complaint-proofing photo from Nishitani-san that Rina-san received didn't have the afuda on it either. Which means up until Nishitani-san obtained the box from Hirutsuka Village, the box didn't have the ceiling afuda put on it. Well done. The ceiling afuda wasn't present when this photo was taken. Yet the afuda is there when it reached Miyazaki-san's place. It means that the items cursing Miyazaki-san were placed in the box somewhere on the way. Ah! Fuck! Damn it! I forgot! Again! On to the final step. Now let us zoom in on the individual who cast numerous curses on this home. Miss Azami, who do you think cast the curses on Miyazaki-san? I mean, it's none of these three. Blinding light? Not Nishitani-san. Not Rina-san. Not Miyazaki-san. Ah! I thought there was another question coming. Miss Azami, If it's someone other than these three individuals, who could it be? It's the delivery man! He was here the first time we came. If the sealing of Fuda was missing before sending the package but in place when it arrived, it could only have been put on there put on the box during the delivery. Makes sense? Also the delivery notice. There was writing on the bottom of the red box that had similar handwriting as on the notice. Don't flashbang me, don't flashbang me, don't flashbang me. Someone able to alter the red box before it was delivered to Miyazaki-san's place, who had access to Miyazaki-san's entrance, cast the curse with recognizable handwriting. Only one individual fits the description. He is the one who cast the curse on Miyazaki-san. The mystery is solved. One last flashbang. I was ready for it. I was ready for this one. You know those monks in Elder Scrolls that lose their sight to read the titular scrolls? You're starting to understand their plight. Some of these options really reveal the deep puddles that are Zami's mind. So that's it for the curse? For anyone who's not keeping up, the culprit just casually walked into the building. Ito-san? Why now? So it's you! How dare you curse me! Is it really you who cast the curse on Miyazaki-san? Not a curse. A blessing. Divinity whispered to me. Ito-san? You little... Oh look. More for you to complain about. Divinity was right. The curse will snuff you out. Ito-san? What's going on? Did you drink that tea? The divinity told me everything. About the curse of death. I pulled out all my molars. Put them in that box. Just as the divinity said. Ito-san, the divinity is a hallucination. The tea is showing you illusions. Divinity exists. They listened to me and taught me how to curse. By the way, the divinity that he speaks of, I don't think it's the tea. I think it's the person behind the Samajima website. I think it's the prophet. Taught me how to curse. Everything leads to the Great Reset. Yep, there we go. Everything leads to the Great Reset. Huh? Why did you do all this? Why? I told you so many times that it wasn't my fault. Call me stupid, moron, good for nothing. Are these complaints I need to pay attention to? It's business we're doing here, right? Yeah, it's just business. I'm glad you understand. I'll pull out your teeth, and I'll use them for the Great Reset. No! Recovery elbow! Shut it! Jasmine? Guys like him turn to violence so fast. You want to review that one, Jazz? Great Reset is near. I'll see the prophecy fulfilled. Feel weak. I'll start with your teeth instead. Sorry, Ito-san. KO! I would have pulled a molar if he had any left. Zami learnt from the best! Zami learnt from the best! Jasmine, are you alright? Not bad, Zami. Thanks. Well then, Rina-san, could you kindly call the police for help? Will do. Mayasaki-san, Rina-san, this concludes our investigation. We'll be heading out now. All the points you didn't put into intelligence have to have gone somewhere. We'll be heading out. As you requested, the center will take care of this box. Yeah, I never want to see it again. Take it and go. Will do. Jim, will you be alright? Yeah, I feel much better already. The police just called, that pathetic delivery guy. Vomited blood in the squad car and was hospitalized. Said the snake was eating him. Maybe the curse backfired. I don't know. But phew, what a scare today. Didn't think curses even existed. Ugh. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot truly be lifted. June? The cursed relic we handled in this case brought harm to our investigators too. Was this curse indiscriminate, or was it aimed at a specific individual? Let us go over the case reports together. The activists, so-called Zimmers, arrested for their embassy intrusion. Turns out they're following directions from an unknown entity. They call him the Divinity. Demi may be a great example of high whiz low int, notices everything but needs every last bit of evidence to come to a conclusion. Yeah, it's all subconscious, zero conscious. Or no. Actually, let me correct that. Zami's a great example of high int low whiz. She remembers everything and will notice everything when she looks at it, but she lacks the wisdom to put it together without all of the pieces individually prodded towards her, right? Because intelligence is informational knowledge. She remembers everything and she notices everything, but it requires wisdom to actually put those things together. Right? That's how I always interpret wisdom and intelligence. I don't know, maybe you disagree. It's like, it takes Jasmine extremely synthwave motorcycle drive. I know, it's missing some great music, isn't it? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can... Wait, I've got this. I've got this. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm so sorry. You're falling apart every time he says he needs you, baby, please. It's breaking my heart to see you go on. Whoa. Anyway, back to it. Hi, Chips. Welcome in. Happy time zone. It turns out the following directions from an unknown entity that calls itself the Divinity. You tuned in at the best possible times. The Samazima admin, correct? Just as you predicted. Assistant Commissioner Tomarigi? This is why we got YouTube VODs. Indeed. And by the way, I'm thinking you're paying the closet a visit. I'll need paperwork for that. Make an approve of that. Something on your mind? The Illuminate cards. I feel someone might be handing them out with specific intent. So the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is being caught up in that agenda. I'll need a research to assess that possibility. Understood. I'll let the librarian know. Between this and Book of Hours, you might have... Oh, I can't. Jasmine seems to have recovered. Also, I brought the box itself. It turned out it wasn't a curse, but because of the tea. Fantastic. Very well done, Mrs. Army. Huh? It seems that this case, too, was prophesized in this card. The word is prophesied, but okay. The seeds we have sown are blooming beautifully, one by one. The first, the second, the third. And today, the fourth card, too, has fulfilled its prophecy. We have but 2 cards left. The 6th and the 5th, the minor fall and the major lift. When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment shall be upon us. Behold, the Great Reset! Behold the Great Reset! Behold the Great Reset. You may have something for me and Dango to play in future. Interesting. I am curious. Anyway, episode 4 is complete. And I'm going to call the stream there for today. It seems like a great spot to pause before our next case. We can start that up on Friday. I know it's the 4th, the 5th, but he already said the 4th, and there were 2 cards left, which were the 5th and the 6th, so I said them the 6th and the 5th, because, you know. You're welcome for Scream. Ooh. Alright. Let me find someone for us to raid. Let's get this set up. Who's live at the moment? Syrian is still playing Kingdom Hearts 4 hours later. Who's gone up recently? No one on my list. Anyone have any recommendations for new folk we could raid into? Let me see. Oops. I just opened the wrong window. Oh my god, where are these hiccups coming from all of a sudden? Ugh. Who's raided me? Only Syrian in recent times. That makes sense. I'm done. I must hiccup. Let's see. Huh. Sure. I don't know the person that we're raiding into. They're playing a weird, silly, like, top-down shooty thing that called Running with Rifles that I've played before and had a good time with, just as a, like, mindless, this is a thing that you can play while not thinking. So we'll go ahead and send off a raid on there. If you're coming along on the raid, remember to behave, remember to match the vibes of, like, the place you arrive at, don't overwhelm things. If you need to raid and run, absolutely do, take care of yourselves. Otherwise, yeah, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I will see you all on Friday for our next case. Bye-bye.